Problem 6. Bo, Co, Flo, Joe, and Mo have different amounts of money. Neither Joe nor Bo has as much money as Flo. Both Bo and Co have more than Mo. Joe has more than Mo, but less than Bo. Who has the most amount of money? As you can see here, I made a diagram, and I'm going to re-review the statements to figure out who has which ranking. So, neither Joe or Bo has as much money as Flo. This means Bo and Joe cannot have the most money because Flo has more money than them. This also means Flo cannot have the fourth most amount of money or the least amount of money because he has more money than both Bo and Joe. Okay, next statement. Both Bo and Co have more than Mo. This means Mo cannot be first or second because both Bo and Co have more money than him. And Bo or Co cannot have the least amount of money. Joe has more than Mo. Again, 3 people have more money than Mo. So, and Joe has less than Bo. So, oops. At this point, there are only 2 more choices for who has the least money, Joe or Mo. And we can see that Joe has more than Mo, which means Mo has the least money. This means E is the correct answer. Problem 7. The third exit of a highway is located at milepost 40 and the 10th exit at milepost 160. There's a service center on the highway located 3/4 of the way from the third exit to the 10th exit. At what milepost would you expect to find this service center? I'm just going to draw a diagram. Okay, now that I have the diagram drawn out, I'm going to find out where exactly this service center is. So, the problem tells us it's 3/4 of the way from the third exit to the 10th exit. That means we just need to find the distance between those two. And the distance between these exits is 160 minus 40 equals 120. Then all we need to do is multiply 120 by 3/4 to find the distance between the third exit and the service center. And this amounts to 90. Then we just add 40 plus 90, which gets us to 130. So E is the correct answer. Problem A. 6 squares are colored front and back. R is red, B is blue, O is orange, etc. They are hinged together as shown, then folded to form a cube. The face opposite the white face is... In this problem, I think it helps to visualize how the cube is folded, and then proceed to fold it in your mind. Looking at this net, you can easily see that you can fold this face up so that when you look at the cube from this perspective, the white face becomes the front of the cube. So, now that we've lifted the white face, the next step we can do is to lift these 3 tiles. Now that we've lifted these 3 sections, we can just fold these 2 faces this way. As you can see now, the white face is directly opposite the blue face, which makes the blue one the answer to what's opposite the white face. So the correct answer is A. Problem 9. 3 flower beds overlap and show. Bed A is 500 plants, bed B has 450 plants, and bed C is 350 plants. Beds A and B share 50 plants, while beds A and C share 100. The total number of plants is, in this example, we need to find out all the plants in this region, and this region. Since A shows 150 plants, there are 350 plants. Since B shows 50 plants, there are 400 plants. Finally, since C shows 100 plants, it has 250 plants. Once we add all these numbers up, we get 500 plus 250 is 750, plus 100 equals 1150. Problem 10. A complete cycle of a traffic light takes 60 seconds. During each cycle, the light is green for 25 seconds, yellow for 5 seconds, and red for 30 seconds. At a randomly chosen time, what is the probability that the light will not be green? In this case, I'm going to outline the probability for each one of them. So now that we've figured out the probabilities, we need to find out what the probability that the light will not be green is. And this means the probability that the light will be yellow or red. And in order to do that, we just need to add the red and yellow probabilities together. Next, we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5 to reduce the fraction to lowest terms. This results in 7/12, which is E, the correct answer.